The Pomodoro Technique. If you're hearing about this for the first time on my channel, then you are welcome in advance. Hello everybody, my name is Kate Olaf and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for showing up and being a part of my livelihood. Before we go any further, please subscribe to the channel, but don't hit the like button just yet. Watch the video all the way through, and then if you genuinely like the content, then you can hit the like button. So what the heck is the Pomodoro Technique? The Pomodoro Technique is a time management method developed by Francesco Cirillo in the 1930s. 80s, in the late 1980s. It uses a timer to break work into intervals, traditionally 25 minutes in length, separated by short breaks. Now, the original technique has 6 steps in which you take a 5 to 10 minute break after each 25-minute interval. However, over the past month, I didn't necessarily take the 10-minute break. I actually just dove straight into the next task. To better clarify how this works, let me explain the schedule that I've been following over the past month. Boom. Wake up, 5:30 a.m. 5:45 to 6:30 is my morning workout. 6:30 to 7:20, I'm showering, getting ready for work, feeding my body, and packing my lunch. Right at 7:20, I make an effort to leave for work. I arrive to work at 8 o'clock, and from 8 to 8:30, I'm doing my 3-5 method, which is basically my contact management program. 8:30 to 8:55, I'm strictly working on my emails. 8:55 to 9:20 is spent going on Instagram, commenting on posts, going on Bigger Pockets, and replying on forums, and also replying to texts on my phone. 9:20 to 9:45, I'm working on my agent onboarding development program. 9:45 to 10:10, I'm scouting potential new agents. 10:10 to 10:35, reviewing real estate documents. 10:35 to 11 o'clock is my flex time, which is basically time set aside in the day that I can really do whatever I need to do and catch up on anything. Most of the time it's spent replying to texts or answering some emails. 11 o'clock to 11:25, I'm writing Suburban Real Estate Group YouTube content. 11:25 to 11:50, I'm studying surrounding areas. 11:50 to 12:15, I post an Instagram story, reply to comments on Facebook, and reply to any text that I may have. 12:15 to 12:45 is my lunchtime, baby, let's go. 12:45 to 1:10, I'm planning out Suburban Real Estate Group YouTube videos. 1:10 to 1:35 is another flex time. 1:35 to 2 o'clock, I'm planning out Suburban Real Estate Group Instagram Reels content. 3:15 to 3:40, I'm reviewing some more real estate documents. 3:40 to 4:05, I'm researching and writing my own YouTube scripts. 4:05 to 4:30 is yet another flex time. 4:30 to 5 o'clock, I'm replying to Instagram comments, posting on Facebook, and again replying to texts. Wow, so if it seems like a lot, well, that's because it is. There are many different things that I am responsible for, and so I make an effort to include each one of these things every day in my schedule, because not every single day in the past month looked exactly like this. Some days I'd have a meeting that took up a full hour of the day. If that was the case, I would be sure to make a note of it for the next day. That way I can make sure that the tasks get done that were jeopardized from the day before. And what I found to be true to help me is that this Pomodoro technique doesn't necessarily make your calendar set in stone. Instead, it provides you with things to do when you feel like there's nothing to do. Before this technique, I would waste time thinking about all the ideas I had. Now, I'm able to write those things down in my schedule and make sure that they get accomplished. Now, let me just say, this technique works. It is an effective way to achieve a balance between quantity and quality, because you are laser focused on one task for 25 minutes straight. So if you're interested in implementing this technique, how do you do it? I was able to stick to my schedule by putting every single task in my calendar. Yes, every single task. I then had my calendar open in another monitor next to me throughout the workday. I would refer to it constantly to know when my time ended for a certain task and when I had to move on to a new one. I also color-coded my calendar to separate my daily tasks from the events that I had to go to that day. All of my daily tasks were highlighted in blue and my events were highlighted in red. And this was super helpful because it allowed me to prepare for my events the day before. It pretty much also wipes all procrastination out from your life. Instead of just thinking about doing a task, you are now forced to do it because it was on your calendar. And you'll find yourself abiding by your calendar to the point where you won't be paying any attention to anything else except the task at hand. Now, let me be honest and say on camera that not every day was perfect. Some days I did have trouble focusing and I would stay on one task too long. This video script is actually a perfect example. Instead of writing this script over multiple 25-minute intervals, I actually just sat down and knocked it out in like an hour and a half. So I'm still trying to learn to conform to the calendar as well as be proactive in each task that I do. However, over the past month, I have saved so much free time simply by doing this technique. It is super powerful. I plan on doing it for the rest of my career and I highly encourage everyone watching to try it as well. So that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, as well as tap the notification bell when you subscribe. That way you don't miss out on any of my new videos. If you don't follow me on my socials, I'm posting there pretty much daily, so you can find me at Cade Olaf everywhere. And as always, I'm Cade Olaf, and I will see you in the next one.